Let me give you the police who are chasing me. Give you the police who are chasing me. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, the channel where we keep things real. And I'm just leaving work right now on my way home, and I want to talk to you about this important topic, guys. You know, initially when we came and talked about the health and care visa, having healthcare assistance added into the shortage occupation list, we were so excited. I was genuinely excited because I knew that having healthcare assistance in the shortage occupation list, there were a whole lot of people who were going to benefit from this. You know, we've got primary care nurses, ancillary nurses, healthcare assistants, and so forth and so on, who are not able to enter the NMC register. And you know, this was or is a great opportunity for them to come and work in the UK. So when we came and said we are excited, we are really excited. But these days, my excitement is really dying down because of things which are happening. You know, I've received a whole lot of messages from people, and it seems like this healthcare assistant thing, instead of it being something which is benefiting a whole lot of people, it has turned into a money-making scheme. Why am I saying it has turned into a money-making scheme? I'm going to be sharing with you some of the contracts, or rather agreements, that I've received from some of you guys, and it's really, to me, it's appalling. In this video, I'm going to be showing you some of the agreements between healthcare assistants who are overseas, who want to come here to UK, and companies which are here in UK. And I'll explain to you why I'm saying this is a money-making scheme. If you see me not looking at you guys, it's because I'm driving on my way home. So I'll not look at you when I'm driving on the road, but my eyes are on you. And it has been exciting to see a whole lot of people coming here to UK using the healthcare assistant route and all that. But I've been receiving a whole lot of sad news. Well, it saddens me. Maybe it does not sadden other people, but it saddens me because this healthcare assistant thing, instead of it being something which is benefiting a whole lot of people, it has become something which is draining people of their hard-earned cash. It has actually become a money-making scheme. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you some of the agreements that I've managed to get my hands on between companies and people who are overseas, who are willing to relocate or who are willing to pay to come here to UK. And I must say, people are being ripped of their hard-earned cash. So this is what I'm going to be talking about in today's video. If you're new to my channel, my name is Pauline Popomoyo, and in this channel, we keep things real. And if hearing nothing but the truth is something that you're interested in, may you kindly subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my videos. For now, let's get into it. I'm a savage. These agreements that I have are said to be strictly private and confidential, but well, since I've managed to get my hands on them, I'm going to be sharing them with you. I'm going to start by sharing this agreement from one particular company. And this particular company, I think about 5 people have come to me with that agreement, and I'm going to read it to you just now, and I'll let you know why I am saying this is a money-making scheme. So I'll start by reading the schedule 1 so that you see the total amount of money which an individual has to pay. So it states that the agreed fee is £7,000, and then the payment terms 50% on instruction and 50% on visa approval. It goes on to say the customer is required to pay a deposit of $3,500 within 5 days of placing an order for the services. If the customer does not pay the deposit, the supplier shall have the right to withhold the provision of services until the deposit is received, or may terminate in accordance with the clause below. The deposit shall be non-refundable unless the supplier fails to provide the services. Then they indicate that you're going to pay in a bank, and you can also use credit or debit card or PayPal transfer. And listen to this, guys, and let me know what you think of it. It says, without prejudice or any other right or remedy that it may have, if the customer fails to pay the supplier on the due date, the customer shall pay interest on the overdue amount at the rate of 4% per annum above the Bank of England base rate at the relevant time. Such interest will accrue on a daily basis from the due date until actual payment of the overdue amount. So can you imagine, guys, if you don't have enough money or if you don't pay in good enough time, you are also going to pay an interest on top of all the money that you're supposed to pay. Money making scheme to me. Looking at this agreement, it says the individual is going to pay £7,000. So what I asked was, if the individual is paying £7,000, so I wanted to understand why is the individual paying £7,000. And apparently in the document there is a breakdown of what the services are for, and these are the services. So this is the breakdown: service, and then what is included for the service: document review and evaluation, advice in respect to required documentation, you pay for that, TB testing, police check, English language testing, employer specific training, interview coaching, certificate of sponsorship, visa application, arrangements for biometrics, courier return of passport, transport limited to international flights, UK airport transfers, 1 month accommodation in the UK. Well, I'm yet to read another message from one of you guys which shocked me. So this is the breakdown anyway, guys. So why am I saying this is a money-making scheme, guys? This is a money-making scheme because we all know that the eligibility criteria for you to become a healthcare assistant, before you even apply for a job, they tell you that you're supposed to have English proficiency, which is supposed to be in the form of, maybe it can be IELTS, it can be another certificate or whatever. 2, we all know that you're supposed to have police clearance, you're supposed to have a TB test. If you're coming from a country where you need to have TB screening before you come here to UK, for you to receive this document, you would have gone for interviews and you would have been told that you have passed the interviews, because the individuals where I got this document from, they went for interviews, they were told that they passed their interviews, and after being told that they passed their interviews, they were told that we are processing the certificate of sponsorship. And after being told that we are processing the certificate of sponsorship, they came back and said, unfortunately, we're not able to secure a certificate of sponsorship for you. However, there is this other route that you can take, and this was the other route which was being referred to. And if this was the other route which was being referred to, these individuals have already done IELTS, they've already done police clearance, they've already done interviews. Why are you making them pay for things which they've already paid for? So I said to one individual, can you go and ask why are they making you pay for all these other things that you've already paid for? And the company responded to say, well, it's either you take it or leave it. These are our terms and conditions. You take it or leave it. And so, guys, in my opinion, that's just a money-making scheme. You comment down below and let me know your opinion. Because if this is an organization which is genuinely willing to help you, you saw that I mentioned the certificate of sponsorship is one of the services that you're paying for. Yet, according to the law, you are not supposed to be paying for a certificate of sponsorship. In the event that they say, oh well, we don't have money, we're only going to offer you a certificate of sponsorship, and then you cover the rest of the things yourself, why then are they giving you their own bank account? You don't need to transfer your money to anyone's account for you to be able to apply for a visa. You can apply for a visa from whatever country and you'll be granted a visa, and you can make the payment yourself. You can book a flight from any country. You can pay a flight ticket directly from your account. Why do you have to transfer money to someone else's account? Why do you need grooming for interviews, preparation for interviews, when you've already passed your interviews? If they want you to pay for accommodation for yourself, they can tell you to have a proof of funds in your account, so that when you come this side to UK, you're able to take care of yourself using your funds from your own pocket. You don't need to send your money to anyone. The interesting bit, guys, they say that. Let us look at some of the terms and conditions. Circumstances beyond the control of either party. Neither party shall be liable for any failure or delay in the performing their obligations, where such failure or delay results from any cause that is beyond the reasonable control of that party. Such causes include, but are not limited to, power failure, internet service providers failure, acts of God, and I repeat, acts of God, epidemic, pandemic, civil unrest, fire, flood, drought, storms, earthquakes, collapse of buildings, explosion or accidents, acts of terrorism, acts of war, governmental action, and so forth and so on. And then at the end, they say if the delay continues for a period of 90 days, either party may terminate or cancel the services to be carried out under this agreement. And I'm telling you guys, there are people who have been failing to come to UK after paying their monies, and they are told you claim this, you claim that, and all that. I find it very interesting, guys, that they actually mention God when they are saying that circumstances beyond your control, God this, God that. Are they assuming that everyone who's going to be coming to UK is a Christian? Is that the assumption that everyone who's coming to UK is a Christian? Because I'm imagining a situation whereby you are giving that contract to someone who believes in Allah, and maybe something happens, then you go to that person and say, oh, it's just that some of the things from God. I've never come across a document whereby they put God as an excuse or as a reason that you might not get your visa, and they say maybe there was an earthquake, because God caused an earthquake, we're no longer going to be able to issue you a visa, or because God caused a COVID-22, we're not going to be able to give you a visa. I don't know, guys, maybe it's me being petty, but I really haven't come across a document which is like that. Maybe you have. Comment down below if you have. And a couple of days ago, I received a message from you guys, and this is what the message says. Person is already in the UK and we are from the same town, though I didn't know her before she left for UK. When I chatted her, she said my sister will work as a healthcare assistant, and the company she will work for will issue COS for her, and it covers her dependent, but they will be the one to pay for their visa and flight. And apart from that, my sister will pay a sum of £10,000, in which she will first pay £5,000 and balance when the COS is out. So this means you are expected to pay a sum of £10,000 before you even come to UK, and then you're supposed to pay for your own visa and you pay for your own flights so that you come to UK. And then she says, I told you that the money is too much, and that if one is paying such huge amount, then it should cover for the visa and flight. But she said that's how it works. I'm confused here, and my sister really want to relocate. Is this not a money making scheme, guys? So now, honestly, guys, if you are telling fellow countrymen to pay £10,000,
10,000 good pounds.
£10,000. Where do you expect the person to get that amount of money? Honestly, where do you expect people to get that kind of money? I mean, even those who are paying, guys, where are you getting that kind of money? Because I don't have that kind of money. I'm here in UK, I'm working and I am being paid in pounds, but I don't have that kind of money. If you are a recruiter and you are here and you want to help your fellow countrymen to come here to UK, Where are you expecting them to get 10,000 pounds? I mean, where are you expecting them to get 10,000 pounds? So guys, imagine a situation whereby this individual, because there are people who are desperate, let me say, I don't know whether it's desperation or what, but there are people who really want to come to UK and they're saying, I am willing to pay whatever amount of money. So can you imagine a situation whereby this person gets 10 people who are willing to pay? So if this person gets 10 people who are willing to pay, how much is that? Me, I don't know, mates. So don't you think that is a money-making scheme? And if you look at the breakdown that I've already given you guys, don't you think that is a money-making scheme? So this is the sad thing that I wanted to share with you guys. At the same time, I wanted to tell you that you have to be very, very careful when you're parting with your hard-earned cash. I've received quite a number of messages from people asking me that, do you know any organizations which are making people pay? And I'm not really keen on sharing any organization which makes people pay, because I don't want anyone to lose their hard-earned cash, and I don't want to be the blame, because if someone loses their hard-earned cash, they'll come and say, oh, but Popo, you referred me to this organization. I have paid my 10,000 pounds, and these people, they are not giving me the certificate of sponsorship. I'm not coming to UK. I mean, guys, there are people, I know an individual who paid 9,000 pounds. After paying 9,000 pounds, after paying the 9,000 pounds, the email unreachable, the phone numbers unreachable, the organization does not even exist. So which means you have to be very, very diligent if you are that person who has money, because me, I don't have money. If you are that person who has money and is saying, oh, I'm willing to pay to come to UK, I'll just turn a blind eye to all those things that are making me pay. I'll turn a blind eye to the fact that they're making me pay for a certificate of sponsorship. And this is not all, guys. This is not all, guys. The people who have come to work as healthcare assistants here in UK, especially those who are doing domiciliary work, I think I'll leave that for another video. For now, you let me know in the comment section, is it really worth it to take thousands and thousands of pounds and come to UK? I mean, like, if you're paying 10,000 pounds as a healthcare assistant, when you come here to UK, do you know how many months it's going to take you to actually get that 10,000 pounds back? Anyway, guys, in my opinion, you're not supposed to be paying anything for you to come to UK. You're not supposed to be forking thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds, up to 10,000 pounds, for you to be able to secure a job as a healthcare assistant here in UK. I mean, even these organizations who are making people pay money, and they break down, and in their breakdown they include things like the certificate of sponsorship, they include things like the IELTS, TP test and all that. That's just all a money making scheme. That's just all a money making scheme, guys. And what I can tell you is that if you diligently search for jobs, there are companies out there who are genuine, who are not going to make you pay even a single dime for you to come and work here in the UK, because they place value in you. I mean, the healthcare assistants are in the shortage occupation list. There's a critical shortage of staff here, guys, and if you're diligent enough and you take your time to search for jobs and search for jobs and search for jobs, you will eventually find a job which is not going to make you pay a single dime for you to come here to UK. And right now I'm looking at the back, I'm getting uncomfortable because there are police behind me, and I'm not a fan of police cars because I've been chased by police before. So now I have to round down my video and say thank you so much for watching, guys. This is all that I wanted to share with you, and look, the police are behind me there. This is all that I wanted to share with you, and I will see you in my next video. Let me deal with the police who are chasing me.